My therapist told me to keep my hands busy, so I'm going to draw Post Malone in 9 different styles. Let's go. Style 1, Golden Age Disney. This is the Disney that you might see in the 1930s, drawn by Walt Disney himself. Gonna draw Posty looking cute. I put him in that blue suit with the yellow snakes on it. Give him the devil horns in one hand and Mike in the other. Chuck in the tatties. And check it out, we're off to a good start. Dopey, sleepy, and of course, Posty. Style 2, Inuyasha. I'm doing this style because Post Malone has the Inuyasha tattoo. It's sort of a minimalist anime style with a very large emphasis on clothing folds. So I'll make sure his pink rhinestone suit really drapes nicely on his body. I know he doesn't have the plaits anymore, but I think they'll look cool in a lot of these pictures, so I'm going to include them. Give him the boots. And if you're about to tell me that this Post Malone doesn't look like he owns several planets on Dragon Ball Z, then you're out of your goddamn mind. Style 3, Quentin Blake. Quentin Blake you'll know as the illustrator from the Roald Dahl books. Very expressive limbs, so I'll make sure he's looking very jazz hands about his life. Give him the green suit. You'll notice I'm deliberately not colouring in the lines. That's to give it that childlike charm. Suck it all up. Cute little Posty. You know, rumour has it this is what Post Malone would look like if he just took a shower. Style 4, The Walking Dead. Not the show, the comics. I'll make him slightly more chiseled than he is, and I'll do the whole head on a pike thing in a reference to the original comics. I'll keep it black and white with a little bit of grey shading. Put it in the rain. Nice rectangular border like a comic book. There you go, Posty. Eat your heart out. If you ever wanted to know what you look like in a comic book with your head on a pike but you were still in a good mood, this is probably your only chance. Style 5, Doug. Doug's a great show. I'll keep his face pretty minimal. Little button eyes, big nose. Not as big as Doug's, obviously. Do the collar that all the Doug characters had, and the big shoes, which was also typical of Doug clothing. Give him bubble fingers, and of course, green skin. How very Doug. Doug Post Malone. We all know that when the show moved from Nickelodeon to Disney, they did lose the fictional band The Beats that Doug and Skater loved so much. But the good news is, now they got this. Style 6, The Art of Dying. The Art of Dying was a medieval book on literally how to die well, because so many people were dying from the plague. I picked it because of Posty's love of all things medieval. I'll draw him as a saint, make it look like a lino cut. A lot of those were lino cuts, which just means big, thick black lines. Have his hair looking like 2-minute noodles. Give him the white shirt. Saint Posty, looking like a piece with the Jesus thorns. Patron saint of Auto-tune. Style 7, Don Martin. You'll know Don Martin's work if you ever read Mad magazines. This will be kind of fun to do. Big pear-shaped body, long bean head, big nose, half-mast eyes, large hands and feet on skinny limbs, hair flying everywhere in detailed little curls. I'll give him the 8-ball and roses suit, chuck in all his tats, and this is my favourite. I don't even have anything bad to say. I just like this picture. This wouldn't look out of place in, I don't know, the Louvre, probably, yeah. Style 8, traditional tattoo. Doing this because Posty loves a tat. I'll have him looking quite simplified, keep his features very basic. His hair, very smooth curls, a rope ring around him, flowers down the bottom. Put his tattoos in there, of course. Bring in the shading, not too much of it, and just make the curls in his hair pop. Posty, I noticed you still got some bare skin, bit of real estate for something like this, eh? Maybe you could go full Steve-O, get this on ya. Hit me up. Heck, if you don't, I might. Style 9 is Vault Boy. Not in the Fallout style, I'm literally just going to draw him as Vault Boy because he's got that Vault Boy tattoo. I might do this one as the same suit I first drew him in because blue and yellow makes sense for Vault Boy. Give him that cute smile, his iconic hair, boots. Remember Vault Boy? This is actually a photograph of him now. Feeling old yet? I'll chuck in a bonus style, Struthless. I'll draw him as my style. I want to have him bursting through the page with bits flying everywhere, coming out of a starburst. Give him a bolo tie in that yellow jacket. Make his hair look like little bubbles. Big chunky hands and cross hatch it everywhere. I do love me some cross hatching. Posty, they said you would be nothing, and now they always say that I probably need to stop drawing. Thank you so much for watching. Big shout out to Bred, big shout out to Post Malone, and big shout out to you for watching to the end. It's not everybody who's got an attention span that strong these days, so, you know, go give yourself a pat in the back, or if you don't have a back, maybe a nice pat in your face. Catcha.